on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. LeBron James is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Doncic, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Doncic with the bucket.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year. Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
And here's the West with the ball.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown the pass to Cunningham. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Lock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Miles Bridges shooting. It goes on Jason Tatum. West All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the evening.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Now, here's Brown. Towns for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Doncic, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now, here's Brown. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from SGA. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Now, here's SGA. Inside. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Towns.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. Jokic with it. Picked up by Brown. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. James. And James throws it down.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Brown. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Cunningham finds Brown. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's SGA, and he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Here's West now. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. The shot off that time. Cunningham with some nice D.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Brown kicks to Cunningham. Tatum on the wing. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic passes to James. And it's Doncic missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Bridges outside. Down low. It's tipped. It's thrown by Kumbo. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, you know, Towns is a big physical guy, rugged inside. He uses that size to draw the foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Randall's checked in for the West. Edwards comes in for Bridges.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Randall against Towns. Randall down low. It's rebounded by Towns. Now the East All-Stars with it to the inside and to Kumbo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
The West trails by 4. Now Doncic to the middle. Will it go? The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Brown the pass to Towns. The kick out to Brown. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the East leads by 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's thrown by to Kumbo. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Brown dishes to Tatum. Takes a 3. And it's Brown missing. The West trails by 3. Out to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
You are on the big screen. We have a dancer.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. The West also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for James. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Devin Booker in for Doncic. Now the West with the ball. Leonard with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And it's a 3-point West All-Star lead. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East. It's to Porzingis, and they get it. The West grabs the miss. Porzingis with the steal. It's stolen by Randall. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Halliburton on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the West All-Stars up by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony Edwards out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. The West leading by 3.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Runs in the pass to Brown. Now Halliburton from the arc. Randall grabs the board. To the paint. Jokic kicks to Randall. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So the value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for them.
Out to Edwards. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Strong move by Leonard that time. He knows exactly how to use his strength to get an advantage.
Runs in the pass to Adebayo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Bridges, he's checked in for the West.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Here's Booker, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brunson. The rebound by Halliburton. The East trail by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the road.
Sinks the triple.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Booker against Brunson. To the middle, and stolen by Leonard. Here's Booker. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
A three from Porzingis. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton with it. Bridges covering. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got 11.
He's found his range now, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early on.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Leonard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Booker. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here's Bridges. Over in the corner, Edwards. Bridges sets the screen for SGA. There's the 3. The West again cannot hit. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Brown. After Luka Doncic's bucket, here's Jokic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Miles Bridges. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Randall's checked in.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Just 5 on the clock. Randall, a screen on Cunningham. There's the triple. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Antetokounmpo up top. Using his size, Giannis.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
And the rejection by Giannis. Brown dishes to Towns, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. So for the West, Şengün comes in for Randle, and it's Leonard in for Edwards. Brown the pass to Towns. The kick out to Brown. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Doncic against Tatum. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
West All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he sinks the second. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Tatum on the wing. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Leonard. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Tatum. And it comes off the front of the rim. Brown against Doncic. Towns dishes to Brown. Cunningham outside. Fires the three. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Cunningham. Brown's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the East. Pascal Siakam comes in for Tatum. Young is subbed in for Cunningham. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Over Young. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 13.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
From outside the arc. And another three from the East.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Brown's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Towns with the steal. Jokic with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Back to Doncic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges for three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Young from outside. West All-Stars with the rebound. James left side. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Brown the pass to Siakam. This one for 3. Brown, good. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
It's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
We've got Antetokounmpo, Cade Cunningham out there with Brown. Then there's Towns, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's James. What a thing of beauty from James.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Bridges with the steal. Here's SGA. Again, the West All-Star.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
It's a good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Never shy about putting some power and force behind his play. Bridges earning that trip to the line.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
The East trail by 3. Brown dishes to Towns. And that time, also a missed shot. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And so Brown will bring it up for the East. Pass to Tatum. SGA against Brown. Giannis passes to Brown. And another miss by the East.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Bridges, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Brown kicks to Cunningham. Brown inside. SGA defending. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Brown. SGA looking it over. Pass to Doncic. Again, the West All-Stars.
They could not have asked for a better start to the second half. Perfect from the floor so far.
Brown drives in. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Cunningham outside. Brown the pass to Tatum. The 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 12-point West All-Star lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Jokic throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Brown dishes to Tatum. Brown kicks to Cunningham. Tipped away. Pass to Brown. Can they get it? Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Got that one up quick. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. The East trail by 17. Pass to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. And another miss by the East. And so here are the West All-Stars. Doncic passes to Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 18 points for Jokic.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Down low, Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Some nice passing here by the West. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Jokic throws it down.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 19.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And playing near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Porzingis can't hit. The West leading by 22. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Doncic. Shoots the 3. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. And Young kicks to Halliburton. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
If you hit a 3-on-1 end, you know Halliburton wants to do the same in his response. What a competitor.
Halliburton with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Adebayo passes to Porzingis. And another 3 from the East.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the West hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the West. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Julius Randle. Miles Bridges is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Doncic, and it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. It's Young on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. The West leading by 22. And here's Randle. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 6. For the three. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here we go. The East with a fast break. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Young.
And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court. That's certainly a different aspect to his game, one that we haven't seen much of.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brown dishes to Tatum. Shoots. And another miss by the East. Randle outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the West All-Star. Here's Cunningham. On the wing, Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Doncic. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Launches it from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Edwards kicks to Bridges. Pass to Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Brown finds Towns. Great pass to set up the layup.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Outside, Edwards. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He knows every possession is critical now. Porzingis is checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Cade Cunningham. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Julius Randle. LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They have a 19-point lead. LeBron passes to SGA. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Jokic. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Brunson. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Brown. And here's LeBron outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Over Edwards. Brown, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
They get it back. Now the East All-Stars with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
The West leading by 17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The West again cannot hit. From the wing, Brown, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Bridges. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Time now to present our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 12-4 run. Brown. West All-Stars with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Back to Bridges. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Jokic kicks to Doncic. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. And here's Doncic from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Bridges. Here's Doncic, covered by Cunningham. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander fires for 3. And it's James missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Porzingis finds Brown. And another miss by the East.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
And finished off by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
LeBron's gone 4-7 from the field here. Over in the corner, Brown. That 3 off the mark.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And the East All-Stars call time here. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pro?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Star. Brunson the pass to Halliburton. They need this. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the West All-Stars. Booker the bounce pass. Some nice passing here by the West.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Halliburton in the corner. Back to Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Edwards. Back to Leonard. 1:12 left in the fourth. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Halliburton in the corner. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And here's the West with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Back to Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Brown on the wing. From deep, Brunson. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Randall outside. Back to Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And Booker finds his way to the line a lot because he's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
Both free throws good from Booker. 23 seconds left in the game. Brunson the pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. Halliburton outside. Brunson finds Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Lillard. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Fans, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear for the All-Star MVP Award winner,